Clark, in tonight's game, what are you watching closely?
Well, the thing that jumps out at me, Kevin, is the guard matchup. I mean, both teams have tremendous backcourts, and I really think whoever is able to win or control that battle is going to win the game.
And putting his opponents on notice, MP recently talked about winning his individual matchups, but not at the expense of the team. Some high-level goals indeed, guys.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, he's still all about winning games. He's not saying you should play hero ball. His point is that it helps your team when you're playing better than the guy in front of you. That'll be the focus for him tonight and should make for a fun contest.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Hart is out there with Jaylen Brown. Then it's MP. And it's Landale in at the 5. For some news on MP, let's send it over to the decorated David Aldridge on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I talked to MP earlier, and his attention was on the small forward matchup. He told me I plan to do everything I can to help this team get a W. We can't do that if I'm not taking care of business at my position, so that's where I'm going to start. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, good place to start. We'll be watching that duel closely. Good stuff, DA. And here's Halliburton. Following the three-pointer by MP.
Nice feed from Halliburton. He's really put in the work to become an outstanding passer.
Last game for Boston, they pick up the W against Cleveland.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Well, you know, it takes character, poise, toughness to win on the road, and that's exactly what they showed last game.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Tyrese Halliburton is flat-out special, Clark. Yeah, you say it all the time. He is an absolute machine on offense.
He really is an orchestrator, a maestro of platinum-level capability. His turnover numbers, outstanding. He's a guy that flirts with the 50, 40, 90 shooting splits and is going to lead the league in assists, I think, a better part of his career going forward. That's how good he is. Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, he just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Checking in for the Celtics.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Siakam. Buries it from three-point range. Siakam's got 5 now.
Already finding his spots and capitalizing, playing really efficient basketball.
And he has been on another level this past month, getting Eastern Conference Player of the Month. Tyrese Halliburton.
And you just look at the point totals that he has posted up during that time frame. Just some unreal numbers. Hard to argue with him as the pick when he is just putting up huge stats on offense and carrying this team with his scoring ability.
Halliburton feeling it out a bit. Hayes the pass to Siakam. Walker with the screen for Siakam. Here's Nembhard. And no good that time. Good defense by MP.
2 minutes remaining in the first 2 minutes.
Here's Pritchard. He's covered by Halliburton. And here's MP for 3. Pacers with the rebound. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
I tell you, they were drawing a lot of iron from the perimeter. Couldn't get the threes to go down, and really the story of the game.
And, you know, that's a big part of how they attack and win, getting it going from the three-point line, but at the end of the day, it didn't happen.
Halliburton finds Hayes. Now Nembhard. Indiana moving it around. To the paint. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
Three-pointer. And MP with the basket on the assist by Brown. He's got 11.
The defense has to understand the scouting report on MP. He can make you pay from deep.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guy. So an entirely new group. Rick Carlisle Steele decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against the Cavaliers was all business. He contributed 51 points, and he reached that total with some superb shooting from deep. Just a fantastic night for him. The kind he wants to have every night, I'm sure. Guys?
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Tyrese Halliburton is out there with Sexton. Then it's Madsen. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. And it's Jovic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
Good instincts from MP. That kind of passing wins the respect of your teammates.
Clark, these Indiana Pacers play at one of the quickest paces of any team in the NBA.
Yeah, I love the fact that it's quite fitting considering the nickname, Indiana Pacers. And they do set the pace. They love to push that rock, and they do it relentlessly. Catching you before your defense can get set. It's a beautiful way to play. Tell you what, though, you got to be in great shape to make it work.
Halliburton outside. Pass to Mathurin. Pulls up on the wing. Jump shot is good that time. Mathurin's got 13.
In the pick and roll, Benedict Mathurin poses a bunch of problems. Doing a good job that time reading and reacting to the defense.
Exum passes to Wall. Outside, White. For the three. Score the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
Halliburton passes to Mathurin. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Hayes is checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for Colin Sexton. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And here's Halliburton following the three-pointer by MP. Pass to Nembhard. That's good. It's Halliburton with the assist. Nembhard's got it all tied up now for Indiana. Here's Wong. MP outside. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Pass to Madsen. Wants to get it to Nembhard, and does. Here's Jovic. Off target from three-point range.
And we haven't seen them get to the line as much here in the second quarter. They might be settling a tad too much offensively.
I think you're right. I mean, an up fake here or there, getting the ball inside, that's how you create high percentage offense.
Here's Madsen following the basket by MP. Here's Halliburton. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul.
That one on White.
Seems like Halliburton is always looking to do a little more, always making the extra effort. That's fairly rare.
Siakam is checked in for Indiana. Walker comes in for Madsen.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And it's good for 2. MP's got the lead up to 5 now for the Celtics.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Pass to Hayes. Here's Nembhard. There's Siakam, defended by Hart. 2 on the clock, and it's good on the way in. 7 points for Siakam.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
MP has been leading the charge for the Boston Celtics. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And we'll be right back after this.
Watch these guys from now into the contest. I bet they throw down some crazy in-game dunks that you've never seen before.
I feel like they've... And as we review this first half of the Celtics, still anybody's game.
The pace of this game is suiting them well, and
that's all for us.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Starting off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. Brown out there with Josh Hart. Then it's MP. And it's Pritchard in at the point.
Boy, the defense got lucky there with him missing it. But they don't want to chance that again.
Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, the Pacers obviously pushed the fast break. Tyrese Halliburton says the emphasis is getting outlets and running, playing fast. That's a good identity to have. It's a team that people want to play for, and it's a style you don't want to play against. You've got to be ready to play us. Kevin, the idea is for them to wear you down.
They fly, David. Baseline to baseline. They can really go. And it's the Pacers with the ball. After the basket by Boston. Siakam outside. Indiana again missing.
Boy, an awful beginning to this half, guys, missing their first 4 attempts.
These Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
Here's Pritchard following the score by Indiana. Wasted no time on that one. MP's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And he got loose from the three-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
A shot by Nembhard, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
MP, no good.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Pass to Halliburton. Here's Siakam. Back falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got assist number 8 now on the night. It's good. Hart's got his second bucket of the night.
You know, getting inside and doing damage there really elevates Hart's game, and I'd like to see him be that kind of all-around threat.
Now, here's Siakam. He's got 9. Here's Halliburton. Rebound by the Celtics.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Tough shot inside by MP.
Boy, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
Pass to Halliburton. On the wing, Walker. He's covered by Brown. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's his first foul. The Pacers making a switch here. Madson's checked in. Some changes here for the Pacers. Nikola Jovic is checked in for Hayes. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Pascal Siakam. And it's Sexton in for Andrew Nembhard. Manson passes to Jovic. Count it, and the Celtic lead has been cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Halliburton.
Halliburton's quickness and agility really makes him hard to deal with, especially when he's in close like that.
Colin Sexton is out there with Tyrese Halliburton. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. Then it's Madsen. And it's Jovic in at the center position. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Here's Halliburton. Following the basket by MP. Up top, Mathurin. He's defended by Exum. Halliburton, that's good.
Halliburton showing you a lot of confidence in his three-point stroke. That's something he's worked on.
Snatched away. And the foul called on MP. That'll be his second foul of the game. Andrew Nembhard's checked in for Sexton. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Halliburton for three. And it's King with the rebound. Boston leading by 5. From 12 feet out. MP, no good.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now, and a missed layup. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Madsen. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Celtics.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
And also, guys, the confidence to keep taking the three. It's been falling, so they've got to keep going back here.
Now here's Hayes. And a wide open look for Halliburton. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Halliburton's got 9 points here in the second half. MP fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Well, he might be young, but it's easy to see why they go to MP when they need a big-time bucket.
Walker's checked in for the Pacers.
This is what makes him special, his ability to come through in these spots.
Pass to Siakam. Over Hart. That's in. The Celtic lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Siakam.
Massive hoop there from Siakam. We've seen him do it in the finals. This guy showing he's made for big moments.
And that was a huge basket from MP. Crucial point.
And the Pacers with possession here after the basket by Boston. Here's Siakam. Back to Halliburton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rebounded by the Celtics. Hart's got 6 rebounds here tonight. MP kicks to Hart. Back to MP. There's the 3. Walker with the rebound. Walker's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Nembhard the pass to Siakam. Lays it up off the glass. And that's 13 points for Siakam.
With a harmonious blend of length and strength, Siakam has become a dependable interior scoring option.
Halliburton with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Halliburton's got it. Oh, and they take the lead. Halliburton's got 12 now in this quarter. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Pacers.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And another thing they've really excelled at tonight is protecting the rim. Shooters keep getting their shots swatted away by this squad.
Now Siakam, following the 3-point attempt by MP. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Oh, great scorer and passer. Defenses have to respect both, and he fooled them there with the pump fake.
Pascal Siakam.
And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. pass to Landale. Now Hart covered by Siakam. Celtics passing it around. And here's MP for three. It's rebounded by Indiana. Guys, it's come down here to a very important possession.
No room for error.
And Walker kicks to Siakam. Walker against Brown. Walker's shot is off. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's MP. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Free throw good, MP.
And free throws put them in an excellent position to win this thing now. It's all in the hands of the D.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. What do you think we're going to see here?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.
Oh, missed it. And that's an intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second.
All eyes on MP.
And he ends up making the second, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
And if you can get a three, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick two and a foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul. It's the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Puts up a deep three. And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. A narrow win.